Hey guys, it's me, Jack24 here. Today I'm just going to be talking about the recent Ukraine crisis. For those that don't know, Russia is currently invading the Ukraine, and for those that don't see a problem, it's a nuclear country invading a country that has no way of defending itself really from the said other country that really didn't do anything to begin with, and it's going to cause a lot of pointless deaths for basically no reason. As last I checked, Russia kind of has Crimea, so the ports are already taken, so that's not much of an excuse. All right, and first of all, why even invade the Ukraine? The Ukraine has almost not a lot of value for Russia. I do get that that's a part of old Soviet territory, but there's a lot of larger bits of territory that aren't as much as bit of an issue as invading the Ukraine. And yeah, so and pretty much yeah. And second of all, I saw this very confusing tweet or GIF or whatever an internet post had, which was, I believe it was an internet post or a tweet, because I don't really check Twitter that much. I only do it if there's like game updates or stuff. I mainly observe it. Anyways, I saw that uh, I believe someone from the Ukraine posted a meme of Russia not changing, and it just showed Simpsons version of Russia turning back into the USSR. Yeah, that was kind of funny. Anyways, but besides that, and this is not a joking matter, but I just wanted to lighten up the mood a bit since this is all getting dark and stuff. So yeah, Russia is practically going to be trying to cause a major war since World War II in Europe. So yeah, that doesn't seem to be good. And not to mention, it also kind of seems like a pretty bad idea to begin with. I mean, the EU and NATO are not going to be happy. For those wondering, the EU is the European Union, which is separate from NATO, and NATO is the North Atlantic Wait, no, hold on. It's North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Let me just double check for the acronym of NATO since it's been forever since I've seen the acronym. NATO. Yeah, this is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which, yeah, that is NATO. It's just double checking. I was just double checking it since yeah. But besides that, pretty much a good portion of EU members are in NATO, while some members are not in NATO. And the reason why this poses an issue is because Ukraine is trying to appeal to NATO for protection. For those that don't know anything about the Cold War on the European front was basically NATO versus the Warsaw Pact. Thankfully, it was only in economical battles, but it's nearly gotten into physical nuclear destruction a few times. So yeah, that's not really the proudest moment of human history. I mean, we're pretty close to going into nuclear war. We're getting closer to nuclear war now, which, to be fair, is a bit scary considering, yeah, that's going to be a lot of lives lost, and we're no further back than just going back into the Cold War. What is Putin doing? Trying to bring us back to the Cold War? Because his dictatorship has started already. And yeah, he's been a dictator for a while. We just ignored it. And meanwhile, we have an idiotic president such as Trump encouraging Putin to go on and take over the Ukraine, which I do not support. as I believe that countries have the right to be free and not occupied by others. This goes for every country out there, even if they're communist or not. They have their right to decide on what they're going to be on their own, and don't really deserve a right to be taken over, no matter what the circumstances. The only exception to that rule is Greenland, since it's technically a territory of Denmark, but I'll get into that some other day. But for now, I do need to tell that for those wondering why taking the Ukraine is going to be like an important role thing, that if it's seen as encouraged, then that might encourage China to take over Taiwan. The main reason why that's an issue. Let me just place a few simple words. U.S. military at Taiwan, meaning if China attacks Taiwan, the U.S. is going to attack back. And here are two key words. Both of them are nuclear powerhouses. So yeah, you can probably guess on how bad that's going to turn out. So yeah, besides that, yeah, that's basically my covering of those events. And yeah, it's been scary just watching what plays next. I'm just hoping that it stops. That it stops soon, because I can't bear to stand to see Russia invading the Ukraine and risking war with NATO, which, to be honest, sounds pretty stupid. And not to mention that NATO and the EU can easily cause a economy cripple for Russia if they play their cards right now, which, sorry about this, NATO, but you kind of aren't doing your cards right now, but hey, it's better late than never, I guess. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. This has been a really dark video. Even for my standards, this is getting dark. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.